talking to me? I can't hear you. Oh, frick, my mic's not muted. Hey everybody, how's it going? That timing, literally the cat wasn't on there like 2 seconds ago. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, today we are going to repair a laptop in the most fun way possible. And you know what the most fun way possible is?
What?
I don't know. However I do it, I guess. No, we're just gonna chill and fix a laptop. That's really what's gonna happen. I gotta make sure one thing really quick, sorry. Want to make sure I'm showing up on my right channels and stuff. Blah, blah, blah.
Always.
Sorry for hearing the Twitch channel stuff going on there in the background. Check my dashboard. And it is right. Good. Okay, then. Well, then let's get going, guys. We are going to be fixing a laptop. This is a laptop for a friend. And, well, it's going to be interesting. I really want to fix this laptop, but this is a kind of laptop I don't like fixing, to be honest.
It's an Asus.
No, actually, Asus makes the most solid motherboards out there, if you ask me.
Really?
Yes. Asus, pretty much everything is pretty awesome. Actually, I prefer Asus laptops over HP, which I used to prefer HP until they just started being crap. But, yeah, so we're going to fix one of these today. This is the kind of laptop I hate fixing because it is the kind that you can't just take off one little panel on the back and just take the hard drive out and put a new one in. This one you have to take everything freaking apart, and it's the most annoying thing ever, and I hate it. Actually, I'm going to grab something I need really quick. I need to grab my container that I used to put screws in. It's stuck. Oh my gosh, it's like literally stuck. There we go. Okay. All right. Got my Sharpie. I do this a very specific way because it's very helpful to me. I'll put this down so you can see. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each one of these drawers are going to represent a different size of screw. So let's get right down to it. This laptop needs a hard drive removed from it. Replaced, actually. So I have a replacement hard drive that I've been told that is good. So let's hope that it actually is. And once we're done installing it, we're going to put Windows 8 back on it. Now, I prefer Windows 10, but now that the free installation is over of Windows 10, you see I can put a mark for number 1 there, so I'm going to put it in the number 1 spot. Now that the free download of Windows 10 is over, we can't do that anymore without paying for it. And since I already collected the money for fixing this laptop, I don't really do that. So we're just going to put Windows 10 back on it. Excuse me, Windows 8. And if they want to upgrade to Windows 10, they are more than welcome to, and it's not actually all that expensive right now, so. See, this is the different type of screw. It's longer, as you can see. So we're going to make a different one for that. So we're going to write 2 next to that screw. Thankfully, most laptops are black, so you can hardly see the Sharpie marks. Same here. Take the screw out. See what size it is. Same thing. That's a 2. So we gonna do a 2. It's just best to do this because you know what? You think you're going to be okay once you get the laptop apart. Oh, I know what screws will go where, or I can just put them and test them. It takes so much longer if you don't document where your screws go. Honestly, it does. I can't really tell. Sometimes that sucks too. HP is usually pretty good at getting the right type of screw to go in. That's what she said. Sorry. So that is a different size. Just barely. But it is a different size.
Just barely?
Just barely.
Just barely. Have you tried turning it on and off?
Frankers! Welcome to the stream, my man.
Frankers.
How's it going, sir? Yes, I have tried that several times. Many different times, actually. Okay, now I can't get my door shut. Oh, come on. It's stuck. It's broke. I gotta start all over, guys. It's broke. Dang it. I broke it.
Oh, no.
Seriously, it's stuck. Oh, there you go. Okay. There we go. You know, I can fix a laptop because I can't use these freaking drawers for nothing. Feeling like hot steamy garbage. I'm sorry, that sounds terrible. What's going on, man? So that's going to be a 3. I'm going to put a 3 there. So we have the organization for our screws, because it's always good to know where your screws are going. Otherwise, you're going to be
screwed.
Thank you, Antonio. I'm so sorry. You are like sick, man? You feel like throwing up? Got a headache? I've been having a headache for the last 2 days, man. It's been the worst.
And I just had a migraine earlier.
Yeah, Antonio just had a migraine, so I think it's actually weather-related, if you ask me. I really want to get this drawer working properly. Oh my gosh, I'm going to murder it. Murder! I don't know what is up with this thing, though, to be honest. I think this one's actually broke. Like, legitimately broke. Ah, there we go. Okay.
Apparently, Marky Moo's sick.
I forgot my crack in the trunk, and Santa came early and gave me coal.
Really?
All right. Alrighty then. Moving right along. Is that an innuendo? No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so that's going to be a 2 as well. And if these are wrong for any reason, it's not really that big of a deal. You just gotta guess and check at that point. It just takes a little bit longer. That's the thing that sucks about it. But generally, that looked like it was a 3, so I'm putting it in a 3. I don't think we can take this out just yet. We'll have to wait until we get to the keyboard. So... Like, are you sick for real, though? Like, do you have something going on in your tummy, though?
Yes, really, because everything on the internet is true.
I mean, if it's coming from Frankers, then it has to be absolutely true. There's no other truth other than Franker truth. Yep. You know what I mean, fam? So, just pull those edges up now that we know for sure that there's no other screws. Now, I still want to be careful with this because you end up getting to a ribbon cable, which are for sure still attached. So you just kind of want to lift up the edge very carefully, and I'll try to get this in the shot if I can. See that ribbon cable? We definitely want to get that taken care of before we pull it all the way out. That's what she said. So flip the little black tab up, and the white tab on that one, and the other white tab on the keyboard. And that will disconnect all those ribbon cables. And there you go. That'll pop right off there. So you finally have access to the interior of the laptop. Doesn't take all that long to do, but it does if you don't know what you're doing. And every time, the first time you do it. Happy Taco 741, welcome to the stream. Hi, how are you tonight, sir?
Hello, or ma'am.
Welcome. First time you ever always take a certain model of laptop apart, you always are a little hesitant and careful because you don't want to screw anything up. So, filled with panic attacks and mania phase. Wow.
I wasn't able to read that last one just because...
So it's been a long weekend. I'm sorry, man. That's terrible. I feel bad for you, bro. I seriously do feel bad for you. I wish I could help in some way, but unfortunately, I can't. And I'm not sending you drug money. Well, I'm actually not going to label these because this is the last thing we have to take apart. Happy Taco 741 has 2 questions. What is the 2 question you have? How are you streaming while taking apart your computer?
This is not his computer.
This is not my computer. This is a friend's computer. My computer is perfectly fine. You can help. How can I help, Frankers? And I'm not sending you drugs.
Good job.
I'm just going to put an X next to the... No, there's a screw there. Then that 4th one there that does not get a screw. Why?
A little hard. I'm assuming that's what he's...
Oh, okay. Franker, apparently Antonio thinks the way I can help is just to give you a big old heart. There you go. Upside down heart. Awkward. So, we can do that. Send Papa.
I need someone to...
I need someone to drink a beer with. Oh, send your dad.
And what should I do? continue watching the Lost series or start a modded survival game in Fallout 4.
Wait.
That is.
What should I do to continue watching the Lost series? Continue watching the Lost series or start a modded survival game in Fallout 4? Since I've never been a huge fan of the Lost series, and I love Fallout, I'm gonna have to tell you, you should do the latter. You should play a survival on Fallout 4, even though that's gonna freaking suck. I suggest you do that. Now, I'm not saying the Lost is terrible. I just never got into it. So, hey, why not both? I'm just kidding. Now that you get the screws out of the mounts for the hard
What's
drive.
the problem with the laptop, though?
The problem with the laptop is the previous hard drive had failed, and the OS corrupted, obviously. But the biggest problem is the hard drive was like completely dead. So we had to replace the hard drive, and he provided a hard drive instead of buying a new one. Said, "Hey, just put the OS on that." I'm like, "Okay, I'll do that." So he didn't have to pay for a new hard drive. I didn't have to wait to order one. Blah blah blah.
Happy Taco says, "Okay, first time playing Fallout 4 survival. Woo."
Yeah, I haven't done it either, and I think I'm going to cry. These are just screws that go on the side of the hard drive. If you do it enough, you kind of just come to expect those to be there, and you don't need to label them. Oh, it looks like it's missing one screw, but that's okay. It doesn't really need all 4 screws. So as long as it stays in place and doesn't rattle around and stuff when you start it up and stuff. So this is the bad hard drive. We can just toss that, literally. I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. I'll put it right there. Sometimes the customer wants their bad hard drive back. So, Antonio, could you hand me that laptop hard drive sitting right there, please? Thank you. And this is an HGST hard drive. 500 gigabytes. It's actually, I think, bigger than the old one. Yep, this was only a 250. So we're going to put a bigger one in there. And HGST hard drives, actually, in a long-term stress test, have been known to last longer than any other brand of hard drive. Cool little fact for you there, if you even give a crap. If you don't, well, screw you. Just kidding. I don't say that kind of thing, even though I just did. So, in this case, this hard drive's a little different. If you look at the sizes, this one's a little thicker. Normally, there's standard 2.5-inch hard drives. In this specific case, it's actually a little thinner. It still will fit the form factor, but if you have a chassis that relies on it being the bigger type, you're kind of screwed. In this case, it doesn't matter. We can get it on the mount regardless and just kind of line it up with our fingers and then screw it in.
Oh, shoot.
While you're fixing this computer, mine has just shut off while playing games like Payday 2, BioShock 2, while others don't do that like Gary's Mod. Any idea why? I'm going to assume if your computer's fine when playing some games but not others, and it just shuts off, like powers off immediately, like boom, it's off, and no explanation whatsoever, I'm going to say you probably have an overheating issue or a lack of power issue in your power supply. That's generally what that issue means. Your power supply cannot supply enough power to your devices. You have a faulty power supply, or your PC is overheating. Generally, those are the issues that cause it. There could be several other issues, but that's the most common issues.
Yeah.
So now that we got the hard drive back in there, we're just gonna slide that, put that down, and then slide into them DMs. That's what she said.
That's literally what she said.
Slide into that SATA port there. Screw it back down. The screws back to where you had them previously. Oh, that one. Oh, no, there we go. It did. I thought I stripped it out for a second. And if anyone's actually curious, BioShock 2 is a wonderful game, by the way. I absolutely love... actually, you know what? No, I hate BioShock 2. BioShock Infinite is a gloriously amazing game. One of my favorites.
Any of them.
It's a great game. I haven't played the first one, though I own it, and I refuse to play the second one because I've seen that it's a terrible game, and I saw some gameplay, and I had to concur with it. But love the fourth one, or excuse me, Third one, Infinite. Sleazy, welcome to the stream. How's it going, Jonah? How's it going, Boo? What's up, man?
Hey, Boo.
Just a quick tutorial before I put the laptop back together, because I'm actually done. This here is the motherboard. This here is the wireless antenna. This is a PCIe slot, just like a standard desktop motherboard, but it's just smaller. So these are the antenna cables that go up into the monitor to give you the wireless signal. So this looks like it has just a wireless G because it doesn't have the second one to give you dual channel. So are you excited about BioShock Remaster in 8 days? Kinda. I'm kinda excited. Not very excited. Because, again, I never played the first two, so it wasn't a big deal to me. Courtney! Thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the stream. How's it going, girl?
Alright, that's right.
Hey.
That's right, I was supposed to, I was gonna host you, and I completely forgot about it.
Oh, it's all good. Hey, that third tab on Twitch, or on the Chrome, you can close that third tab on Chrome.
This one?
Yeah, we don't want to hear this sound twice. There's no reason to. It's going good. I'm glad it's going good, man. I'm glad you're still awake and alive. What new games are you excited for? Eventually Halo 6. Because they're bringing back split screen. Because I'm weird like that. Let me get to that in a second. I just want a quick explanation of this. This is where the SD card slots go in. Cards go in. This is where the motherboard actually... It's cool. The motherboard sits here, but it flows into here. Happy Taco, thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you, Antonio.
Oh, no, I was just saying.
He said, well, thank you for the follow, and I said thank you for the follow. Barely.
Yeah. You meanie, you big fat meanie.
I'll let you announce when people follow and host and stuff like that, and I will have conversations. Yeah, this is just the CPU fan. It has like little underneath this. If you unscrew it, you'll see little heat ducts that go into the processor here. This is a display plug, just like a VGA or DVI or HDMI, blah, blah. These are the physical speakers, and oh my gosh, I almost punctured them on accident because I forgot that was magnetic. This is where the battery sits, and this is CD-ROM. Pretty much self-explanatory if you know computers at all. What games am I excited for? I'm going to say I'm excited. That's a good question. I'm excited for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wind. Really do love Breath of the Wild, sorry. I'm actually very excited for that game, but I don't own a Wii U, so I guess it doesn't help much that I am excited for it.
If you get it, I'll let you borrow my Wii U first to stream it.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. What else am I excited for? I wish they were coming out with a new BioShock. I would say I'd be really, really excited for that. But unfortunately, just the remastered is happening. I'm not excited about a whole lot of games right now. I was excited for No Man's Sky, but that was a disappointment from what I heard, and I kind of like looked over it for a bit, and I'm like, actually, I don't think I would like this game. I'd be excited for a Fallout 5, even though I still haven't played 4 and I own it. I'm a weird gamer.
I'd be completely interested in a Smash 5.
Now, I want, me personally, that's not a game that's been announced, but I want, one of the most anticipated games I would say that I would want that hasn't never been announced is, and may never happen, is a Super Mario Sunshine HD remaster.
Remake? Yes, I would love that too.
Definitely want an HD remake of Super Mario Sunshine, one of my most favorite games. Courtney, hey, girl. That's a bro right there. Let's let you use his Wii U. Yeah, he is my bro because of it. More than just that. But apparently Fallout New Orleans is going to be a thing. I heard about that too. That's exciting. I want to play it, but I really need... I've been like hesitant to play Fallout 4 because I haven't played Fallout 3. It's like you don't need to finish Fallout 3 to be able to play 4, but I just feel like I have to. Like, I just want to finish this extremely huge game before I start playing this extremely huge game. Exactly. So I can like focus on it instead of jump between the two. And I guess logically that makes sense. And
That's basically me playing the Five Nights at Freddy's games. I wanted to sit there and go.
You want to finish one
in order? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when it came to Five Nights at Freddy's 4, I've only went through the first night, and that's all. I refuse to play anymore until I get through the 5th night, because I'm sitting there going through the Easter egg stuff.
Yeah.
And also Nightmare mode, which is basically night 6, and then aggressive Nightmare mode, which is night 6 with a aggressive cheat on.
Oh frick, man, that sounds intense. Well, it turns out those screws were actually different. So but it looks like I got them okay. Like I said, sometimes that happens. The screws look like they're exactly the same, but they're not. Whether the threading is different, the length is different, or it just feels like being temperamental. It happens either way. So we're actually almost done with the physical part of fixing this laptop, and it only took us 26 minutes. Wow.
Nice.
Call that a PC repair speed run. Sorry. So we got that taken care of, and this is the last screw. Then we're gonna plug it in and hope that it powers on. Used all our screws. Yep. We were all done with the screws, so we can get that out of our way. Hold on, guys. We'll try that again.
That was easy.
Yeah. All right. So, yet. All right. So let's plug this baby in. Sorry. Rocking that EDM or whatever. We're going to plug.
I can't hear it at all.
So, Courtney, I'm actually happy that you came back in the stream. I wasn't expecting anyone really to come back in from my previous stream. I mean, I know Sleazy did, but I mean, it's kind of expected because he's part of the Chivo, but it's cool to see that you were able to come back in, Courtney. And I appreciate you popping in to say, hey, girl. I'm having difficulty finding a place to plug this in because everything is freaking in use right now. I mean, my splitter's in use. Brayden! Hey, girl, hey! What's going on? I'm actually kind of... you know what? I think there's a search strip back here. Oh, gosh. If I plug this in, it might... Okay, guys, if there's a pop, I apologize. Nope, I think we're good. We're plugging in up here. And hopefully I don't get electrocuted because I can't see what I'm doing.
Jeff, don't be stupid.
I'm just plugging things into electricity. It's no big deal, right, fam? And we're plugged. All right. I'm confused. So very confused. My ankle is numb. Popping in. Popping in. Popping.
That sucks.
Why is your ankle numb and why are you confused? I would like to know both of those. I will actually do this so you can kind of see the screen. Maybe we should change this camera angle around. Probably would be best. Yeah, I think we're going to do that, actually. So you guys can see the screen better since I'm done with the physical part of it. And I would do an HDMI output, but I'm already using that for the GoPro. So, what did you do to your ankle, Brayden? Did you break it? Better not have. Eric, I'm gonna beat you face in if you did that. What is happening? And it just started to go numb at Axiom. Oh, nice. That really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. What is happening right now? If you would have read the title of my stream, you would have known that this is a computer repair stream. Meaning I am just streaming on my personal channel, me fixing a computer. Because I'm just cool like that. That and I didn't want to be lonely. So like, why not share with the world me fixing this computer? Maybe somebody will learn something. Who knows? Alright, so you should be able to see it from here. Let's see. Yeah, looks like you can. That's good. Alright. It's not great, but it's good for now.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Guess we're counting down. Don't know why. Okay, something that is actually important for you to do, like it's a legitimate issue, and you should consider it when installing an operating system and all that stuff, is you do want to make sure the time in the BIOS is set correctly. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yep, it's proper time, date. Because it will have issues with certain things. I wish Eric did it. Why did Eric do it? What did Eric do? Did he actually hurt your leg or something? Alright, now I need my install disk. I guess that's important. I'll be right back, guys. Let me grab my install disk from my laptop bag. Enjoy the music. And I'm back. Hey, Gusto. Alright, so let's get our discs out. Whip the discs out, you know, all that fun stuff. So, this is an important thing that people don't know. Like, seriously, they don't know this. When reinstalling an operating system, especially when you get up to, like, Windows 8, stuff like that. You can't just get any old disk. Any old disk will not work. You have to have an OEM disk if you're going to reinstall the operating system that came with the computer. Now, with Windows 7, you're okay with just reinstalling the OS that was on it. And using the product key that was on it. But Windows 8 and Windows 10 computers, they use OEM disks too, but they don't have product keys on them. They actually supposedly store that information in the BIOS itself, which is this right here. You can't find it without doing a special tool. But that's basically what's going on is you have to do that. When you install it, it's supposed to pull that key from the BIOS. That's why it doesn't ask you what version you want. Now, this disk is a special one. This is an all-in-one OEM disk, meaning it has all versions of Windows 8.1 on it that are retail or OEM. Compared to normally you have to find the specific edition with a specific OEM. It's a pain in the butt. This one's supposed to be a all-around OEM. So we're going to exit and save changes. It should boot directly to the CD. If it doesn't, we'll make some changes in the BIOS to tell it what to do. It's taking its good old time. It might be trying to boot to the hard drive instead, which could be the delay here. Oh, no, it says press any key to boot from CD. Okay, it just took it a second. So it's booting from the CD. So it's doing that now. And hopefully, if I remember, I have tested the hard drive to see if it's okay. And it seemed to be okay. We'll know if it is or not. But where is the N key? It's the bottom right. You can't miss it. Bottom right of every keyboard ever. That's the N key. How could you not know? Okay, gotta go. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Happy Taco 75741. Thank you so much for popping in the stream. Hope to see you next time when I'm actually playing some real video games. If not, that's cool. I will be continuing to do this computer repair for a few hours, maybe. Maybe for at least another hour. You don't see it, Frankers? It's right there. I don't know how you can't see it. It's plain to see for everyone to see. I mean, you're pretty crazy if you can't see it. Maybe you're just blind. You should go get your eyes checked for cataracts or something. Is it at the same place as F13? No, that's actually near the top in the middle. F13 is near the middle. Keep your eyes out for it. If you can't see it, then again, you might want to get your eyes checked. So I just told it to install, nothing special. I am blind. I'm sorry, Frankers. It's really weird that you're watching a video stream of people if you are blind. I find that interesting. Very weird. Watching a video stream. Do you just watch for the audio? Is that why, Frankers? You just watch streams just so you can listen to people enjoy the video games that you can no longer enjoy because you can't see video games? Is that why? I feel bad for you, Frankers. Let's start a Kickstarter or something. I am listening, not watching. I thought so. Alright, well, hats off to you, man, for being awesome. Okay, now this is a little bit different. Alright, now, in this case, it did not automatically pull the license key. That is annoying, but not impossible to work around. So what we have to do is we have to get a generic product key, which I just so happen to have lying around here. It's not a product key that you can actually activate Windows 8 with. It's just a generic product key to let you get in the operating system to change the product key to something else if need be. Which is, in this case, what we have to do. I'm gonna sneeze. Alright. Chew. So we're gonna type that in. How am I supposed to watch something when my eyes are not real? Oh gosh, you were born without eyes too? That sucks. So we're gonna type in this product key. If you need it, I'll give it to you. Again, it's kind of a well-known product key. You can Google generic Windows 8.1 product key right now if you desired to, and you would be able to find it. Again, you cannot activate a computer with this product key. It will only allow you to get past this installation screen, and then when it asks you to activate, it will say it's an invalid key. So, yee, I have cancer as well in my nose. You have Australian cancer? That sucks, boo. I can smell that dab. I can smell that dab. You didn't see it, but you could definitely smell it. Alright. You're ridiculous, Frankers. Smell that dab. Dab that smell or whatever. So there we go. Got it past that product key page. So all we want to do is just tell it to do... Okay, I guess I'm going too fast here. Maybe I should go back. All I did there is accept the license. And here it asked me if I want to upgrade or do a custom install. Now, we want to make sure this is completely clean for the customer. We do not want to have any residual information. They don't want any information saved from the new hard drive. So in this case, we're going to go to custom, which is install Windows only. I ask you about partitions. This even says right here that it doesn't have any partition space. So there's nothing on the hard drive or nothing it can recognize. So we don't even need to delete the partitions. I almost never actually tell it to make a new partition. Usually you can just select it if it doesn't. It has one big free area. If there's any, I delete them all until it says one big unallocated space. And then I don't hit new. I just let it create its own by just clicking next. If it doesn't show up, you'll have to load driver as you see in the corner, which really sucks. You get in a lot of pain. Windows hates it when you don't have signed drivers. And you have to get the specific drivers to load in Windows, not just generic drivers. if your chipset just so happens to be not supported. It's a big pain, and I hate it when that kind of thing happens. Thankfully, it barely ever does. Thanks. I needed that. You're welcome, Frankers. It's all for you, fam. So it's taking its good old time, but it's gonna do its thing. This is not a very powerful laptop. It's a bargain brand Asus, so I expect it to go a little bit slower. I may just do a hard drive test once we get in the operating system. That's not common practice. I probably should have taken the hard drive, plugged it into another computer, and then ran HD Sentinel on it. But in this case, I really couldn't do that, and I really didn't want to do that because it took extra time. And yes, I know, if it's a failed hard drive in the end, I'm screwed. But to be honest, they already paid me, I already have their money. It was their idea to pay me ahead of time, not mine. And if this hard drive just so happens to be bad, I have to give it back. And now I'm not going to say I'm going to keep their money in a mean way, but it's an incentive to say, hey, I already have your $50. If you give me another, say, $25, $50, I'll get you another hard drive. And I'll just buy you one, or I'll let you have one of my used ones if you want it really cheap. And instead of, giving the money back and then having them ask that question, or making it seem like more, I'll just ask for a little bit more money, and then here, have 25, another $50. Get the hard drive, my laptop will work. So it's kind of a little bit of a computer repair tactic if you really need the money. And right now I do, because I'm going on vacation here soon. So yeah. Brayden, welcome back. Why Windows 8 though? Well, Frankers, because this computer came with Windows 8, so that means it's free, which means I don't have to upgrade them and cost me more money to upgrade them, or cost them more money to make them pay for the license. I can't do Windows 10 because the period for to do the free upgrade to Windows 10 has expired, so you would have to buy the Windows 10 license. And Windows 7 is not supported on this laptop, and again, I would have to pay for a license. So I don't want to do that. I don't feel like it, and I do my computer repairs legitimate. I don't try to duck and weave licensing when I need to actually do it. So what do you think about the Apple event? If you're referring to there was an Apple event for like the new iPhone or something, I did not watch it. I do not prefer Apple devices. You scared the crap out of me. I didn't see you coming out of the corner of my eye. I do not like Apple products. I will work on them if I absolutely have to, but I do not prefer them because my philosophy has always been any computer that you can get that's an Apple, you can get a better one on a PC if you do the right thing. If you find the right one, or you build it yourself. For example, I can get an i5 dual-core 8GB iMac or Mac anything for almost $2,000. While I can get the same thing in a PC with the same performance, or even better, for almost half that price. I can build that computer with the same exact specs for under $1,000. I can tell you that right now. That's why I hate Apple products, because they overprice them for no reason. Yeah, well, in some cases, yes. Can one play any games? What do you mean? Can I play any games today? I'm probably not going to do that because I already played games today, Brayden. I'm just streaming me fix this laptop because I need to fix the laptop and I felt like streaming it. It's taking a very long time, and that concerns me. That could be a bad disk. That could be a bad motherboard, or that could be a bad hard drive, which we might have suspected in the first place. Again, stupid me for not testing. But we're going to let it go for a little bit longer, see if it does anything. This is an interesting music. It's like... I see the laptop is responsive, but that little circle there is not spinning. It's kind of idle. So that's what concerns me. Well, of course. Again, this doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It just might be taking a very long freaking time to do what it needs to do. That's why I'm going to give it a little bit longer to see if it does change its mind about being dumb. I think that just said frag out, and if it did, that's awesome. Hello, Pumbaa. This is my antisocial cat. Her name is Pumbaa. She's a sweetie, but she does things on her own time and her own desires. And if it's not on her own desires, she will let you know with usually either some type of bite or claw or growl or any combination of the three. She's an old kitty and she's a sweetie, but she's a brat a lot. She hates other cats, and I have 4 cats in total. So that's not good. Not good for her well-being, but she'll get over it eventually, probably when she's dead. Oh, you like that baby, don't you? I was just going to make a joke that the new feature that the new iPhone is darker now. Yeah, right. Ooh, it's darker now. No, actually the new feature is you can't use it with aux cords. Great new feature. Yeah. Thank you, Apple, for not giving a crap for what your users actually want and just doing things to seem innovative, and really it's pointless. You removed a feature from a phone instead of adding one. Dumb. Is Eric going to be able to stream when he is house sitting for you? Because I want him to play Skyrim. I mean, he can if he wants, but he makes it sound like he won't be. But he's more than welcome to if he can figure it out. I can make it as accessible for him as possible, but it's apparently a new feature that it's darker. Like how? Like the screen is darker? Or just the color in general is darker? Yeah, that's not a new feature, fam. Removed aux cord. The removed aux port is the best idea since bread, mate. Yeah. Best new feature. You didn't add or make anything better on the phone. You just took away a feature that people actually still use. That makes me want to buy a new phone, yeah. Or better yet, I bet you, with that phone, Apple will... I mean, how dumb would they be if they didn't? They will make a like $50 to $100 accessory that you can buy for your iPhone that you can Bluetooth to it and then plug it into an aux cord. I bet you that Apple will do that. It'd be like, oh, well, we have the backwards compatibility by buying this little adapter that you wouldn't have to buy in the first place if you just didn't buy this phone. Or we didn't remove it in the first place. That'll allow you to actually Bluetooth to it, and then you can plug it into an aux port. And you gotta keep it charged. Gay. That's funny. I just read an article about it, thought it was hilarious. Yeah, that's what he thinks about it. Gay. He thinks it's gay. I bet the removable aux port is the best feature ever. Yeah, best feature ever. Huh. It's Apple Master Race. Yeah, because I've ever heard somebody say that before. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to say that this isn't going to work. It's locked up. It's not going to install on this hard drive. Whether it's a driver issue, whether it's something else, I don't know yet. I have a feeling it's a hardware issue, and it's probably a failed hard drive. There's multiple different ways we can check that. One way is Hirons, but lately I haven't been having a lot of luck with it, but we'll give it a shot for the heck of it. Hirons is a virtual environment that runs entirely off of a hard drive. Off of a CD and into RAM. It does not use any other... it does not use the hard drive to boot into an operating system, and it's usually Windows XP. So that's why I don't think it will work on this computer. But we'll give it a shot anyway to see if we have any luck. And if we can get into the virtual environment with it, then we can run Hirons. Otherwise, get this, I will have to take the computer back apart again to get that hard drive out of it and attach it externally to another device. Now, I vaguely remember, I could have swore that I already had tested this hard drive, but I don't know, maybe I am wrong. Who knows?
That moment when you get Windows 10 on your Windows 95 computer.
What?
That moment when you get Windows 10 on your Windows 95 computer.
Because that's a thing. Getting Windows 10 on your Windows 95 computer. That'll work out. What is your partner's name? Today, my buddy over here is Antonio, also known as the Phantom 115.
Oh wait, I'm not wearing this.
So innovative. When my next upgrade, I'm getting a Galaxy. Yeah, I'll probably do the same. Someone said Apple Master Race and meant it. What? Idiot.
What?
No, my next phone is either going to be the LG G5 or V10, which I'm moving away from the LG because they gave me a crap phone 6 times in a row. This is LG G4, and it gives me nothing but crap. Or my next one is going to be the Galaxy, which I can almost guarantee it's going to be a Galaxy. I might as well just admit it at that point. Now this I'm not liking. I'm actually not seeing any boot options. And doesn't even give me boot override. So let's just see if it boots to it anyway for the heck of it. Again, it should do what it did before. Eventually just pop up. No. Actually, it's not doing that. And from what I can tell, it is no longer seeing the CD-ROM drive or the hard drive. That is very concerning. Yeah, it's not seeing anything anymore.
That's how you can tell it is flubber.
I am probably getting a phone brick. I don't need a tablet in my pocket. Probably better to bring my laptop around instead. Should probably dig around. I am sure I still have my Nokia around. Yeah, the thing will never break. I couldn't do that personally. I do way too much on my cell phone to just do that. Yeah, it's no longer seeing any device. So that concerns me. Now, wait a second. This does still say, see that right there? It says it sees the hard drive. And it says it sees the CD-ROM drive. In this mode. Let's try, for the heck of it, we'll try IDE mode. Probably will make no difference. Yeah, it won't. Actually, I'm going to turn the fast boot off for now while we're still trying to diagnose what the issue might be here. Just kind of like playing around with some of the settings to see if we can get this to trigger. Oh, excuse me. So I'm going to save these settings. And then see if that changes anything. Well, I can see Antonio in the reflection of the laptop.
I can see myself.
You're so cool, buddy.
I know, babe.
I can't wait to get a new cell phone, but my wife needs a new one first. She still has an HTC One M7, the original one, and that thing is a piece of crap.
Crap. He was going to say crap.
Crabbity crap.
Wasn't another word.
And she has a lot of problems with it, so I don't want her to have to deal with that anymore. Actually, you know what? We're actually going to do a full reset. We're going to pull the power out. Remove the battery we can't remove. Gosh, I hate this laptop. We can't even remove the battery because it's integrated into the laptop. I would still have to take it apart to do that. I was going to reset it and drain the power out of it and just make it do a hard reset.
So when is Pokemon... So when does the Pokemon Go stream?
Yeah, we had to push that up because we ended up realizing we need another capture card, and we can't afford one. So until people donate more money for the Chivo for us to get another capture card, we won't be able to do that.
I'd donate if I didn't have money.
I know, right? Me neither. It happens. Whatever. We still will probably do one, but we'll have to wait till we get another capture card or come up with a different idea. A way to do it. We're the type of people that if we're going to do it, we want to do it well. We want to do it the proper way. And not just, fart sparkle around. and do it in a dumb fashion. I'm going to restore defaults. Why not? Save and exit. And if this doesn't work, we're definitely going to have to take the laptop apart.
That's going to take 1,000 hours.
Actually, I think I could do it pretty quick at this point.
Oh, alright.
I'm just going to remove the CMOS battery, drain all the power out of it. Not put it back together and power it back on and see what we get. I really don't like what we're seeing. I think the motherboard in this may just be shot. See, it's still seeing the devices here, but it's still not showing any boot options. And it doesn't even like normally it shows add a boot option, but the only thing it says here is delete boot option. So something took a crap. I don't know what, but I think the motherboard has just decided to give up on us in the middle of this repair. Especially when I tried to boot to the CD again. Let's, for the heck of it, I'm curious. Let's put the other disc back in it. Okay, hold on a second. How often does one of your cats come in and disturb the stream? We watched Taco Fight in Axiom. That's awesome. I'm so glad you guys were showing off for the Chivo stuff at Axiom. That's awesome.
They are indoor cats, and they tend to normally just walk in whenever they feel like it because, you know, they're cats. They want to do what...
You're going to have to get that closer to your mouth if you're going to talk.
Okay, I'm not Jonah, alright?
You don't talk loud enough, and then, like, you don't have headphones on, so you don't realize how quiet you actually are.
Well, actually, when I had them on and turned on, then I wasn't able to hear anything. No you, no me, no music, no nothing.
You should get good. Can you hand me my water? I haven't drank yet.
Yeah.
Please. Thank you.
Give it to you, freaking.
I have 4 indoor cats and 2 outdoor cats.
Careful,
I don't really count the outdoor cats because I don't really have to take care of them. We just throw food at them and they're happy.
Yeah, sounds like Eric's.
All right, now check this out, guys. So this BIOS is actually a little bit more intuitive. Now that I put a disk in it that I can apparently read, it's seeing that as a boot option. So, see, it's there now. So we know at that point that it's not refusing to see it. It's just refusing seeing anything it can boot to. So we know we can't use the high-res disk. We know we can't use that disk. So we need to find a different way to do this. I'm going to see really quick if I have another Windows 8 disk to play around with. I don't believe that I do. But for the heck of it, we're going to find out. Aha! Okay, now, here's another thing. This is actually a cool different option. Now, I may have an all-in-one disk that I'm using here, but, and this is a big but, this all-in-one disk that I'm using has all the versions and editions of Windows 8.1 on it, but it doesn't have all the architecture. See, this is a 64-bit. We need to try 86. So x86 stands for 32-bit. So we're going to try that now. See if we have more luck with that architecture, because maybe this laptop doesn't even support 64-bit. Now, normally it wouldn't boot, or it just says, it would say, hey, this architecture is not supported or whatever. But in this case, we're going to try it anyway, just for the heck of it. Now, it's not showing up as a boot option, but I think it's just because I turned it on too quick. It wasn't done spinning up the disk. Also, another great idea for your computer repair, guys. Always keep a glass full of water directly next to your computer when you're repairing. Just in case something goes wrong, you can just like wash the hard drive clean. You just, put over there, just wash it, rub it all in, and that will clean up your hard drive really quick. Sometimes it gets...
Yeah, and that totally won't hurt your computer.
Totally doesn't hurt your computer. And that way, if you accidentally knock it over, extra work. A free repair, and there was no extra effort in it. It was accidental, and it's makes it better in the first place.
Those are the special edition Zelda amiibos.
Oh yeah, I've heard about
Dude,
that. Those are gonna be
I'm
awesome.
pretty sure you take all 4 of them.
Now it still didn't do it, so we're gonna power it off instead, and then power it back on. I don't know if I did that before, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
The only one I'm wanting is that 8-bit Link amiibo.
If this doesn't work, I'm gonna start leaning toward it's probably an issue with the CD-ROM drive. And I don't know the condition of this laptop when I received it, so it could be anything at this point. Computer repair is no easy feat. Feat. We're going to restore defaults again and then do save and exit and restart. See what it does. If it goes back to the disk screen again, I have an idea at that point that there's something seriously wrong. Actually, I'm going to sit here and just... Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here and just kind of tap one of the buttons, just in case we're not able to see the... Hey, hit a button or something to boot to this.
Nintendo's making a new Android game.
So it won't boot to that either. Alright, so I'm going to see if I got any blank DVDs around here. Really hope that I do.
9 out of 10 you don't.
We're going to try burning another DVD of the Windows 8.1. Hopefully have some more luck this way. Pardon me, sir. I need to get over here. See if we have any blank DVDs. Well, that's good for him. I don't know what these are, but you can throw them out.
Shatterball.
I used to keep a spindle of discs in my book bag. See if I still do. If not, it's in that box back there. Boom. I'm not seeing it in here, so I am gonna go off on a limb and say it's not in here. So it's probably in that thing back there. So let's take a look. Ugh. What is this? Is it a spindle of discs? It's a spindle of CDRs, not DVDs. And it looks like it's freaking about to die. Holy crap. Have any other discs in here? Well, we might be out of luck for tonight, guys. I don't seem to have any blank DVDs around here. I'm gonna keep looking for a few more minutes. Wait a second, there are some. We do have some. Awesome. Cool.
Yay.
So we have some blank DVDRs. And they look awesome. So we're going to put that into computer I'm streaming on right now, and hopefully that's not going to be an issue of some sort. Squeeze by! Squeeze by! I gotta move all this crap out of the way. Put the disc in right before it closes. Come on, shut! Thank you. Oh, frick. I had the feeling that was going to happen. I had the feeling. Said it like Starfire. I had the feeling.
He totally opened the can of the butt whoop.
The butt whooping. Alright, let's see if I have the ISO already on here, which I probably don't. I do not. No big deal. It is on my server. Somewhere. Operating system images, Windows 8. Let's retry the 64-bit one for the heck of it. But we'll also redo the 32-bit here in a minute. .4 gigs, copying 45 seconds left. That's why I love Gigabit, guys. Gigabit is bae.
Yay.
Too bad I don't have a server on the internet that was this quick. That would be cool. I know, right? I don't have that kind of money. So I'm gonna try the 64-bit, guys. So, like I said, I have a feeling maybe that disc is just bad. And we even can use a... We think the CD-ROM drive itself is bad for some reason. We can even use an external CD-ROM drive, just makeshift one. Try it that way. We need to. All right, we're burning the disk now. That's burning. So is anybody still in the stream, or am I by myself, guys? Sometimes you show up in the chat, sometimes you don't, so... Am I all alone? There's no one here beside me, huh?
Well, it shows that no one else is in.
That thing can lie. That's not always right. There's plenty of times where Stoner's been on our stream before, but he doesn't show up.
Oh.
So, we're going to let that disc burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Wow.
Let's go.
Copyright. 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 Technical foul. Technical foul.
Don't get started with me on that one.
For one viewer.
As you can see here, you see an Intel Celery processor, as we like to call it. It's actually called Celeron, but that means it's the cheap processors, meaning it's the lowest end processor you can buy from Intel. So that means this laptop is one of the cheaper type. Kind of sucks. It happens. But again, it's not my laptop, so I'm just here to fix it. But can we fix it? Yes, we can!
No.
Here's an adage I heard from an old person who used to fix computers. It's, every computer can be fixed. It just depends on how much you want to spend.
That is 100% accurate.
It is.
It is.
You might end up replacing every little thing in your computer, but it can be fixed.
Technically, yes.
The question is, at what point of replacing components in a computer does it go from being fixed to being a new computer? A novice would say, oh, well, you can replace anything inside of a computer because they consider the chassis, the metal chassis, to be your computer. And really, that's just the encasing for other components. In all reality, according to Windows, if you go by how they deal things, as soon as you have to replace the motherboard, it's a new computer. The user side, as soon as you have to replace a hard drive, it's a new computer. Because you lose all your data, your operating system, all your settings, all your customizations. Well, really, it's not. It's just a new install of the operating system. The reason I say the motherboard to Windows is because if you replace a motherboard in a computer, no matter what, every single time, it's going to not boot up. Why? It's because it kind of marries itself to the hardware. If there's too many significant amount of hardware changes done in one startup, it will deactivate itself. And it's a form of security function to make sure that you don't steal somebody's hard drive out of one computer and put in another one and access their information. Now, it doesn't work well. I can get around that I can get around it very easily.
Yeah.
But it's I guess it's also a form of way to keep you from taking one hard drive and cloning it and having multiple activated versions of Windows. But really, that doesn't work either because Microsoft does have ways to know that you have two activated versions of Windows on two different computers. and one of them will pop up with a message, or both, depending, and say you have a counterfeit version of Windows. So that's always a pain, but I don't deal with that because I know ways around it.
Austin was able to get.
What's that?
Austin was always able to get a cracked version of Windows, and he put it on a lot. He put it on quite a few laptops and computers and.
Oh yeah, you can always find a cracked version of Windows, but
Yeah.
I don't do that. It's pointless. And plus, I was a legitimate business for a while, so I can get in very, very big trouble, even arrested, because that's counterfeiting, that's stealing.
Yeah.
And it's against Windows TOS. But there's a far more legal ways around that. I mean, I can go online right now and get you a license for Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10, all for under $30. You know, and normally most people have to pay up to anywhere between $100 and $200 for one. I can get you one really cheap. Or you're technically not supposed to do this, but you can transfer an OEM license from another computer. Not really supposed to do that, but a lot of people do it. You just product key on one computer, use an OEM disk, install on another one. And as long as that OEM key's not married to that computer's hardware or that manufacturer, for example, HP and Dell, you can get away with it. Have a legal version of Windows 7, Windows 8, whatever license key it is. You're just technically not allowed to transfer it.
You know, just by handing me these discs, I thought of something really.
I really can't hear you.
Just by giving me these discs, I thought of a really good little scene for Video Games Be Like. For my Video Games Be Like series.
Okay.
Like, alright, you know how like in games, you'll sit there and like obtain like a scroll or something that will teach you a special move?
Yeah.
And then basically as soon as you get it, you're able to use that special move? Exactly. Like, put like Omnislash on one of them and like, okay, this is the ultimate move. Here, this is how you're going to learn it. From a disc? Yeah.
Gonna download it.
No.
Pushes one of your nipples and like a CD-ROM tray just slides out of your chest.
No, I was
Just
gonna
stick it in
say,
there.
like immediately just like just take it away. See an enemy, just like Omnislash.
Oh.
Like immediately.
Disc
use it.
Smasher!
No, not even like needing to like load it up or nothing. You
The disc
just,
is almost done
immediately
burning, guys.
know what you're doing.
Gotcha. Excuse you.
God bless you. As you got a message.
Almost done here, actually. It's, I would say it's at 90% complete. Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Oh, all right. Oh, it looks like it's finalizing the disc. It's probably going to try to release the disc, and that's going to be dumb for it. Because my computer doesn't allow it to eject. So it's going to be like, farts.
Like, ah! Buck, buck.
What the? Bruh. I don't even know. I don't even know. Well, I guess we have to move on to, Come on, man. Oh, it's 50% done verifying or finalizing the disc. Which is dumb. I was gonna do something and I forget what it was. I really wish I could remember what it was. I'm distracted by Facebook.
That's normal. That's normal now, isn't it?
By the way, my mic died.
Really?
Yeah. Like it just took a poop.
Woohoo!
Oh, it's almost done finalizing the disc. Replace this battery quick. All right. Okay. Let's get back over there. Wait for that disc to pop out any second. Yeah, perfect timing. All right, so we have our new disc with 64-bit version of Windows 8.1 OEM 64-bit. Oh, I said that already. All editions. Let's restart, see if it works. I would hate to say that it didn't. We'll find out. Now it's delaying like it did the last time, so that's actually good. That just means it's actually attempting to read the disk. Yes, it recognized the disk. That's good. Alright, so we're booting to the CD. We'll sit here and wait for it to bring up the install screen. Hey, Gusto!
I thought I heard a meow.
Livia meow.
Meow.
Livia meow.
Meow.
Livia meow.
Olivia song.
Suck it.
Oh.
Olivia, suck it.
Oh.
Olivia,
song.
Why are we saying this? This is dumb. Now, while we wait, one, I'm going to take this like belt off me because it's like pointless and weird just to have a belt around my neck like I'm going to hang myself or something. I'm going to get these strawberries. Nothing. I'm going to eat some of these strawberries. I love strawberries. Oh God, they're frozen.
I can't eat strawberries without chocolate.
Okay, so those are frozen solids, so we're just gonna set them there till they thaw. Livia thaw.
Olivia song.
Livia thaw.
Olivia, shut up.
Livia, sorry. Livia, sorry.
I swear.
By the
Austin
moon.
got Tourette's, gave it to me, and then I got Tourette's and gave it right to you.
I'm telling you, man. Keep saying it. It gets addicting or something
It
or something like that.
It is.
Now it's finally doing something. It took a second, but it's doing the little spinner thing, which is good. All right. So we get past the screen like we did before. Do a good old install now. It will tell us it's starting. It looks like our playlist is over, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and restart that. No biggie boo, no biggie. Actually, I don't know why. Oh, because it jumped to other music.
Let's suppose.
There we go. Back to what we were listening to before. That works out. We don't want to listen to no stupid ad. There she goes. Alright, so we can accept the terms and conditions for Rizzle My Nizzle. And then back to the custom, just like we did before. In this case, we're going to go drive options. Windows cannot be installed on this drive. Now, that is an interesting little detail. Let's see why. Windows cannot be installed on this disk. Computer hardware may not support booting to this disk. Ensure that the disk controller is enabled in the computer's BIOS menu. Now, that's an interesting detail that I didn't notice before. I wonder why this computer's hardware may not be able to support booting to this disk. Now that may be a driver issue of some sort. Let's see if we can do this just for the heck of it. We're going to apply a partition to it. To ensure all Windows Windows might create additional partitions for the system. That's no big deal. Can you switch screen back to XSplit?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Livia, huh?
Olivia, where's your Sharpie? Because I'm actually about to do that little thing.
It's right here, sir. See, that's the thing about PC repair, guys, that most people don't realize that it's not always so cut and dry. You may not get what you... It's not just a matter of fixing it, but just getting into it. Sometimes you run into a lot of contingencies, like this one right here. Now, this situation is a little different today, because we do have the spinning orb, while the last time it froze and did not give us a spinning orb, so I am actually gonna let it sit for a minute, see what it does. PC repair takes a lot of patience, guys.
More than what you think.
I'm gonna suck on these strawberries. What? Literally. Go suck an egg!
You have a pizza box in there.
It's leftover pizza. Pepperoni and mushroom, if you want some.
Oh, no, I don't like mushroom.
It was John's idea, definitely wasn't mine.
Well, John can suck it because I don't.
No, I'm the one doing that. Except I won't suck on the pizza because that would be really nasty. Fun fact, if you suck on a frozen strawberry, it has zero flavor, and it's kind of weird. I'm sad that it's not doing anything. I hope that would be doing more. Or at least giving me something to work with. But so far, it is not.
What else? I have Omnislash. That's all I have.
Another fun fact, once it melts, and you actually suck on the strawberry itself, you get a lot of freaking flavor.
Kitty.
It's actually pretty good, to be honest. Oh, there's coughing in the song. I mean, literally, the music just stops and there was a guy coughing. It's like, hold on, guys. Okay.
Oh, wow. Ah, I finally got the
You're probably going to want to get home soon, man. It's after 11.
Sure.
You got school tomorrow, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I did get the Wii and stuff from my dad.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Alright, alright. Come on. Thaw out, you Tom Strawberry.
And from what I've seen is that the Wii
Oh, wait, you
remote
can't hear it. Never mind.
And from what I've seen, the Wii remote that he has, does not support.
So it doesn't have Wii Motion Plus.
No.
Nice.
I have to go out and get a Wii remote that does.
Well, they're a lot cheaper than they used to be.
Yeah.
You can get them used pretty good anymore.
when they came out, they were like 20, 40 bucks.
I really don't think it's gonna go anywhere, man.
But well, I see it's moving.
Yeah, I mean, it's doing a little bit more than it did last time. It just sits here and keeps spinning. I'm not convinced that it's gonna do anything. And it did give us the error that it wouldn't install. So let's look at something that's maybe BIOS, which means it might be just a quick setting. And I like quick setting issues. Take this disk out.
That's 3 out of 4.
Long disk, get on out of there. Alright. So I'm gonna leave that. That should be fine. And for secure boot, let's disable that. So that might have something to do with it. And the only other thing at that point that we can modify, meter virtualization off, we're definitely not doing that, is changing which mode the SATA is in. So if this doesn't work, then we'll know we have to change the IDE. If that doesn't work, we'll probably need another hard drive or this laptop shot.
It did. It is
Oh.
dead as air.
Too soon, mate. Too soon.
What are you talking about too soon? That game was made in 97.
I don't know it. So it's too soon.
I told you about it. Like 3 times.
Too soon, mate.
I told you about it before. Shut up. Shut up, Jeff.
It's my stream. I don't have to shut up.
What? What did you say, punk?
Boot to CD. Press the any key.
Press the any key.
I've been trying all my life to find that any key. Still can't find it. Yeah, just hitting anything helps. Apparently just works, so.
So weird, man.
I'm still not done with this strawberry. It looks really funny now. Look at that strawberry. Like, what? It's like, it looks like a bloody strawberry. I'm killing it. It's a hot. I'm killing it. It's actually just frozen.
He's killing it.
Why don't you kill it?
Silence! I kill you.
With fire.
Silence! I'm fired.
Like, I would just bite into this, but I hate the feeling of biting into frozen fruit. Gives me the chills. Makes my teeth
Literally?
like, ugh.
Literally gives you the chills.
Literally.
The literally.
Literally.
Literally. Literally.
That booted up a lot faster that time. Seriously, that hasn't booted up that quick before. So I think we're actually making some good progress here. We just had to turn off safe boot. Excuse you. Olivia.
Olivia, shut. Olivia, shush.
Olivia, shut the front door.
It's already shut.
You skip that ad for me, sir.
What?
There's an ad that just popped up.
Oh.
Chrome, homie. Chrome. No, no, no. Close that. Open Google Chrome. I think you just broke my CD-ROM drive. Don't worry, they're super cheap. All right. It's still showing that error. We'll give it another shot just for the heck of it. God bless you.
Thank you.
It'll still probably fail. The last option we have. Literally, there's nothing we can do after this. Shoo! That allergy attack, though. I think we're finally done with this strawberry.
Yep, I think I'm done with this stream. Goodbye, world.
You heading out? What's that? Oh, we should just hang out here for now, man. We should just hang out for now. What's that? Okay. So this is the life of an IT, guys. A guy fixing computers. You just never know what's wrong. And it looks like it's not going to work in this case. I'm not going to wait nearly as long as I did as the other times. The last thing that's left to do is I'm going to go into IDE mode instead of HCI mode. We'll see how that goes, but I have a feeling it's going to fail the same way. At that point, we're probably either looking at a bad drive, bad motherboard, or just we need to get the proper driver for this operating system. Or for this computer's hardware, sorry. It's probably more accurate than anything at that point. Alright, alright. So we should be good. Let's give this a shot. There's nothing more we can do at this point, so. Gotta wait till that screen comes up. Here we go. Oh, almost missed it. I thought I could boot to the hard drive anyway, because there's nothing on it. Kinda like this song. Chord. Chord I gave you? I didn't move it. I don't think I did. Go ahead and look for it, sir. That looks like it's it right there. There you go, fam. Alright, so this will be the last attempt we make, guys, for this installation. We'll know even now if this will work or not. I do find it interesting that the one time it asked me to enter the key, All these other times it hasn't. It asked me to enter the product key. So I do find that interesting. Is that relevant to anything? I'm not sure, but maybe it's stored on the hard drive somewhere. I doubt it, but alright. Let's see what it says. Windows cannot be installed on this drive. For the heck of it, I'm gonna look this up real quick. Maybe this hard drive could be even locked for all I know. So let's see. Oh, frick. Oh, frick, that's it? Nice. Alright, guys. We might need to format the drive into another format. Instead of MBR, we'd be going to GPT. But we're not doing that tonight. We'll have to do that another time. That might be our issue. I don't think it is, but in the interim, I will be testing this hard drive to see if it's even worth putting anything on, instead of wasting our time. But it was good to know that, you know, what was and what wasn't the problems. And yes, it literally takes this long to figure out what the issue isn't. So I'm definitely going to say that there's something seriously wrong here. But it may just be the fact that this hard drive needs to be reformatted in a different format. So we'll find out, I guess, won't we? And it's also possible that it has a password set on it from a different BIOS, and this computer is just not supporting it. Unlikely, but possible. So we're going to call it a night for now, guys. You guys take it easy. We'll continue this repair, possibly in the future. Possibly not. But I hope you guys learned at least a little bit about computer repair in the interim. And hopefully we'll go from there and figure out what we have to do. If anyone's even interested on what it takes to repair a computer, this is the crap you deal with. We're an hour and 39 minutes into the stream, and we didn't get the computer fixed, but we did figure out what isn't what will fix it. So, see you guys next time. Take it easy. Peace out. Stay out of trouble. Don't wash your computer with water. It's not a good idea. And contrary to the last thing I said. So, night, guys. Take it easy.